Top of the top. We up. What up? What up? What's up, y'all? 2025 is over. Let's go. We up. We live on YouTube. We live. Everything organic. Everything is official. Just keeping it basic, man. Trying to keep it basic as possible. That's all. What's up, y'all? What's up? We're back again. We back. All right, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Shout out to everybody that's up, everybody that's tapped in. Oh, good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. I'm just vibing off the chat, man. Good to see everybody, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all throughout the show. Let's just go, man. Just trying to keep things normal, man. When you come around here, you get some type of vibe, y'all. Other than that, man, life is good. Life is okay. We closing out. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go. I just like I said, this Beyonce a billionaire stuff. I just got to that. So she's a billionaire, you know. Only reason why only reason why I'm stuttering this shit, because y'all know I've been saying that she's not a billionaire. Even though we're not going there. I'm not trying to go there. I'm just saying it's just mighty funny. It's out there now. But she's gonna get a clout today because it's being said that, I mean, her billionaire status comes strictly from music. And y'all know these are things I've been talking about. How people have been using cheat codes. They billionaires from this, billionaires from that. And I was going into how Michael Jackson and Prince, they successful from strictly music. But anyway, they wanted us to know that Beyonce is billionaire from music. And it is what it is, man. Because y'all know I've been saying she's supposed to be a billionaire. And all I'm just saying, my opinion, then I say as a fact. I just know this stuff getting weird, but it's been a long year, y'all. They was doing a recap of the year on national TV on CBS. They was talking about the Diddy trial. And that lady said, I was so tired of hearing Baby All. I was so tired of hearing Baby All. They was talking about the Diddy trial was the worst thing of the whole year. Y'all told you, man, the most horrific, slaughtering, nasty. People, I'm the same way. I don't never want to see no Baby All again. I said that too. I don't want to never see no Baby All again. Just don't. Nah, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, man. Nah, I use shea butter, bro. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, let's go. Let's just go, y'all. All right. Let's go. The way this stuff playing out is tripping me out. But you were able to see how this whole year went. Whether you knew what was going on or not, you see where we at now. I don't even know everything that's going on. I don't. I mean, I don't know what day is going to go, but I'm going to say this. Last year, what I said is all over. This whole year, I was dedicated to showing and proving that Black entertainment is dead on every aspect. Did it already. It played out already. It was proven already. That's what this whole year was about. So now let's wrap it up again. This whole year, you see nothing but failure, nothing but boredom, nothing, y'all. So you now see what I said. The plan is everybody's going to be online stuck. Now, I'm going to rewind it again. Now, when I say entertainment crashing, it's not just Black entertainment. Like I always tell you, it's just that they're going to feel it the worst. No, entertainment as a whole, when I said people turned their back on Hollywood. So numbers are dropping on many, many levels. This is the reason why I'm going to say it clear today. This is where we at now. When I was giving y'all hints, remember how we grew up? Or not just how we grew up, remember how entertainment was? It's back to that. People just want to see entertainers entertain. That is it. That's my whole point I've been trying to stress y'all. When I say nobody care what they're talking about, nobody want to hear their mouth. People want entertainers just to entertain. Go back to making movies and shut up like y'all used to back in the day. Go back to making music and shut up like back in the day. Nobody want to hear no more y'all views and opinions on life, period. That's what this all has been about, y'all. See, it was all about that. Social media was wrapped in with politics, public opinion. You're going to see everything was mixed all together. And it was a bunch of chaotic confusion that went on for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. And now it has stopped. And now everything is getting back in order. That was the purpose of the reset. The reset was this year. So when I did the video last January, just so happened, I reposted the video today. It's in a unlocked content. Long story short, I did the video January 5th of the new reality of how 2025 gonna be a whole new world. Before the EBT cuts, before everybody going to jail, before the ICE roundups. Everything was already spoken because it was public information. So I gave out a video. So I re-released it. So when you go back into it, you're going to see everything this year that happened that was already spoken about. Now, why am I saying that? This whole year was nothing but a cleanup. This whole year was nothing but musical chairs, switcheroo, companies cleaning out, houses getting clean, agents, thousands of agents getting fired, people getting kicked out of this, fired from that. No, it wasn't just no poor. It was everybody on every level was getting dealt with, handled in court, politicians, everybody was getting filtered. That's what this whole year was, a filtering. And like I said, only legit people gonna make it. Only the clean people gonna make it. So even though we're gonna talk about Beyonce being a billionaire, I know what this about. The year's closing out, and she want to end out with some good news. Because like I said, we've been watching this for the whole year. We've been seeing Beyonce be slandered from last year. We've seen the Cowboy Carter tour fail for whatever reason. We've seen good days, but we've seen some stuff happen. It's not about that. She understands. She got to get away from the rest of that. She got to get away from that old stuff, but she ain't gonna have no chance. So these are the things I spoke about. Now I'm gonna say this. Now the things Beyonce accused of is from industry people, as far as the way she acts towards people. But other than that, it's nothing dirty on her. It's nothing foul on her. Get it? It's just how she treat people, a narrative on her. Now, I told y'all she get most of the dirt from her husband's affiliation with the diddler. And there's no way they're going to escape it because that history goes back over 20 years. But that's why she is the only one that has a chance to slide out of it. So I understand this news she putting out here. Hey, good news for Beyonce. Because next year, everything is already out. And it's only certain people left. Like I said, I don't put nothing bad on Jay-Z. But like I say, people got to live a life that they live. Meaning, no matter who you are, how rich you are, you're not going to finesse the universe. You're not going to finesse certain powers. So if people time be up or whatever it is, whatever it is, people got to deal with it on their own. So the reason why I say that is we saw a lot of people get handled in that entertainment world because I understood they were getting reduced to ashes. Let me make it clear for you. See, BET got put on punishment, y'all. They got put on punishment. So they had to get the ass whipped. Tell you they got too big-headed. When somebody was in the White House, they all got big-headed, y'all. This year was their bringing back to reality. That's what it was. So let me connect the dots. Now you see Nicki on stage in politics. Told you, this was the year everybody was supposed to grow up. It's not, like I say, it's not Nicki's fault. They didn't get nobody else elected. All of them supposed to be on political stages. All of them supposed to be doing Russell Simmons and Diddy did. It's their turn now. That's what they're supposed to be doing. But since a lot of them didn't mature and they became stuck in their ignorance, this is why things are the way it is. But what I want y'all to get clear, when they had power in that White House, they all went somewhere else mentally. They all got rich. They all had a power. Let's go back, y'all. Entertainment always been around, but it was never this thing called social media where you actually saw celebrities able to be gassed up because they like, yo, I got 50 million followers. I got 3 million. See, they never had it like that. That's why I say it was a trick for everybody. See, it was for fans. You're going to be gassed up by celebrities, and celebrities, guess what? They're going to be gassed up by the fans' likes, meaning they're going to get big-headed. So social media was also a tool used to control celebrities as well. When I gave you the clues, social media was their downfall. Now let's rewind it. You saw the good side of social media when they were posting and they were getting money, promoting their brands. But then you have to understand this, y'all. It's very important. after 2020, once we all got put in the house, you will see the internet shifted against celebrities. And if you really pay attention, you'll see. I know what's up because I started this channel 2021 when I've been giving y'all these narratives. If you pay attention from the pandemic, everything flipped and it never went back. Then after the pandemic, the whole pandemic, they had to fight for money. Y'all forget the tours were shut down. So many things they got shut down. Now they were in a position where they had to rely on social media. But then from 2021 and now, you have saw celebrities get the most slander, the most disrespect, and you have saw them get the most trouble in these past 4 years. See, that's what I'm telling you. These past 4 years since we've been in a house pandemic, all their stocks went down. Everybody's stock went down because their businesses got crashed. They are corporations. It was a reset. Businesses got shut down. Government made cuts. Hollywood had to make cuts. The music industry made cuts. Everybody took a loss. That's why I say now it's time for social media content creators to take a loss. Why? Content creators, social media was making money the whole time. When people from Hollywood was on strike, when people from regular jobs was on strike, social media kept getting money. So that's why I was telling you, it's the reason why AI is out here now. Reset. Also, part of the reset, 30-year bracket of this music, we all know what it was. Like I said, I'm not here to judge. I just got to keep it real. We all know what the music was about. We all got proof it didn't produce nothing. Actually, it produced what you see. A lot of loan balls, a lot of criminals, and a lot of freaks. All right? This thing never produced college graduates. It's not made for that. Meaning, you're going to graduate from college, but it ain't going to be because of this damn music. All right? So that's what I'm talking about. It is what it is. It took its course. 3 decades plus of corruption. It is what it is. So my point is this. I'm not the judge of it. When I tell you the nation has judged it, its time is up. Same way heavy metal. Same way disco. If you know the history of disco, then you will accept that this era got treated just like disco. Because the truth is this era was just like disco without the violence. Everything went on in disco went in this era. Studio 54, it was the same shit going on in Atlanta. Y'all talk about Atlanta? No, everything went on in Atlanta, went on in Studio 54. Everything. So it ain't nothing new. But what I'm telling you is, everybody made their money. That time is over now, y'all. That time is up. And it's all about who the last people standing in good graces, meaning their face is still good across the country and the planet. So years ago, when I was doing these studies and I was telling y'all, look, music on a world scale now. It's not about America no more. America been losing. America been losing, but America, we have been distracted with social media and YouTube, shit like that. We've been believing our own world that it's not true. So this is all the things I've been watching when they got the whole America looking like haters. Because now it was looking like y'all haters that's not winning. Because the scoreboard, the billboard was showing y'all not winning. Or only way y'all trend is when y'all got to diss somebody. Y'all got to do negative shit to even get recognized. So y'all this is what I've been knew. They already lost the war. When the creativity stopped and the beefing and all this shit, no. The beefing was for y'all going to self-destruct. So let me tell you. Now let's watch, y'all. Social media was used to destroy all of them. Lower all they stop. How? By them playing around on here, playing around, getting accusations on them of being high, a whole lot of shit. Fighting, arguing, that's one thing. Then fans turning on them, right? Before your fans never had access to you. So you made yourself vulnerable to your fans. You took away your mystique, all right? Fans also what? Stop buying music. So it wasn't about no buying albums. That's how they were lowering their stock. Then on top of that, they were putting themselves on blast for corporations and brands to watch them. See, a lot of them messed up their money as well because of their behavior on their social media platforms. Don't get that twisted. See, when you a face in this game and you can sell merchandise and brands, but your face is always known for drama, violence, and chaotic nonsense, a lot of them ruined their brands playing around on Instagram. These are the things I tell you. All of those things they did, they're going to regret it now. Oh, let me tell you who don't be on social media like that, who got low. Tammy Roman. Y'all know she got a new show. She got her new show. It's like a version of Cheaters. But I wanted you all to see it. Certain people don't play online no more. They moved on. They got other shit going on now. I wanted y'all all to get from the 44 era to now, social media is played out. Meaning it's not what y'all thought it was. It's at the end now. We went through it already. So why I'm saying that, because why all of these views are dropping and all these things are dropping, because people just want to see entertainers entertain. They don't care what they got going on. They don't care about their kids, their money, their trip. They don't care about their personal life no more. Their personal life means social media. Nobody cares about that. Okay, what music you got? People back in the day, y'all, when you saw Michael Jackson, entertainment. When you saw Eddie Murphy, entertainment. It's all about that now. People only want to see entertainers entertaining and actors acting. Everybody is done with the shenanigans of politics mixed with entertainment. Nobody want to hear their mouth. This was all the things I've been telling you that played out this year. So when I was calling people kids and grown-ups, I was trying to break down. A lot of y'all don't understand. It's been a transition of reality. Yo, man, these people in their 40s and 50s, it's time to grow up. Certain things got to be done, whether they like it or not. So you're going to see within this game, the ones that didn't adapt, those are the ones at the bottom now. Those are the ones hurting. Those are the ones got to post the most. Those are the ones got to play around because they have not transitioned as adults. You know what I'm saying? That's we looking at certain people in this game. Now that you're seeing, when I say stuff like since Diddy and Jay-Z have been gone, you seeing the rest of the game can't make it on their own. Nobody's stopping nobody from being the king and queen. They had this whole year, but nobody took the game. Now, I had to lay that down and let y'all know, like, now, I want people to understand this too. It's all going somewhere, meaning just because black entertainment is dead on a level we knew it and grew up on, or, you know, our form of entertainment we were used to, it doesn't mean it's all going to be gone. It's just going to be different. It's going to be different. It's just your favorite characters, your favorite music. Hey, you might say it's corny what's coming next, the news, whatever. But just know, things ain't going to be over and bad. It's just things change. This era is over. And that's just what it is. So you see 50 Cent transitions. You just saw Nicki transitioning in. Beyonce is also transitioning. She's okay. Because a lot of people like her. She got more love than hate. So that's why I say she's going to be all right. But I can't say that for other people. Now, let's go, y'all. We're gonna look at this. Like I say, man, news is real news, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to see what y'all think. What's up, Lorraine? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. EK, Fatima. What's up, BBT Legit? So check it out, y'all. Check it out. 1,000 signed petition to deport Nicki Minaj over harmful rhetoric. Now the question is this. Do y'all believe she should be deported? They're saying she should be deported, y'all. Do y'all think she should be deported? All right now, hypocrites. She should be deported after she made all that money. Why they didn't Ben say deport her ass? Why they didn't say deport her ass when all that Barbie stuff was going on? And before she made all that money. Over a decade ago, I did a study on that, y'all. Meaning, I noticed, I said, yo, everybody winning, they're not even from here. She was one of them. Her, Drake, DJ Khaled. What I meant was, I was like, they wasn't born from the soil. You know what I'm saying? Like, I noticed it was this thing where it wasn't no so-called Black American superstars no more. I think the only one at the time was Lil Wayne. That was it. And I think he was the last. I'm talking about on a certain level. Get it? I was like, after Lil Wayne, it's like everybody else was from somewhere else. Like I say, Canada. Get it? This happened. I'll tell you, all this stuff started happening. It was over 10 years ago. Like when The Weeknd first came out, that was back. That's when all that, Rihanna was winning at this time. I'm looking at the whole thing. Hold on, like Rihanna from Barbados, Nicki from Trinidad. I'm like Drake from Canada. I'll tell you, everything we're talking about is old, y'all. This is why I come with the whole Johnny Come Lately shit. When people get mad now and talking shit, yo, you supposed to said that over a decade ago. Because I was looking one day, I was like, yo, everybody winning is not from here. And it wasn't no hate or malice. It was just a reality I've been looked at. At this time, I think the only Black Americans was winning was Lil Wayne and Kanye. And I think this one, Kanye went into the clothes and shit. So I looked up, I was like, yo, half the people that's on top, French Montana, he was winning at the same time, was French, NICKI, DJ Khaled, Drake, and some more. But those are the main ones I remember at one time was winning hard. And I'm like, yo, no black. So I've been noticing this. So you're going to see it was a pattern. Nas said hip hop was dead. But he really was saying black Americans in the hood that rap and rap your ass off and DJs and all y'all that love this hip hop culture, it's not the same no more. That part dead. The whole narrative of you making off your hip hop talent, them days are dead. That's what Nas was telling us back then. Then you'll see after that era, he went into the Young Money era. But remember this one thing. When Nas was saying hip hop was dead, I never forget Lil Wayne was like, no, it ain't. Because I remember Lil Wayne was winning and he kind of took it a little personally. Like basically, Nas, you saying it's dead because I got the game now. So I remember that too. And when he said hip hop was dead, remember this, y'all. Lil Wayne was on top of the game. Meaning, y'all remember he was dropping all the mixtapes. This is about 2008. So when Nas said hip hop was dead, what happened was you're going to see that's when Wayne turned up. And that's when the whole Young Money thing took off after that. And this is what I be telling y'all, hip hop was dead for New York, but it was a bridge that happened. And that was Lil Wayne and Young Money. And people try to write that part out of history. Get it? And that's what maxb at first went to jail, and then French blew up. It was all together. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying that is the game had been changed. People that was not from here been winning, but nobody said nothing. But now they want to say something. Even though me personally, I already told you already, I look at the whole strip as America. You just got North America, South America, and the Virgin Islands, all that. I look at that part of America. I just look at it. That's how I look at it. But I understand when this thing called colonization came, they came over here and they said, we got this and we got that, and we're going to split up the Haiti. We got this side, we got that. We got Trinity, we got Jamaica. And that's all they did. They chopped it up. But ancient history, everybody on this side of America, from Canada to the Virgin Islands, all did trading amongst each other and was low-key a big-ass, family. They were all cool with each other. See, when you know your history, you'll know about how they would go from Florida to Jamaica, the islands, and do trading, and they would come up from the islands to Florida and things like that. They would do certain things back in the day. So this before the colonizers came, everything was connected. But since we in 2025 and people are mad and bitter, they want to say deport Nicki. Well, I guess you got to deport Cardi too, because I just left out on purpose. Miss Beelzebub, whatever her name is, where you think she from? Because Cardi B was one of the people I also put in the category when I said, yo, they making sure black people don't get this game no more. Cardi B, then Kodak Black standing on Haiti. I was like, I don't got nothing against them, but I was like, yo, somehow black Americans ain't getting this game no more. And I've been peeped it, y'all. So I'm just saying it all. All right. Now you're going to check Kodak Black. Is he really from here? Because Kodak Black Haitian. So I will tell you, Cardi B from somewhere else too. So I tell you, I always tell y'all, don't be hypocrites. You got to have the same energy for everybody. Then you real. Then you real with it. Don't just pick one. You got to go at everybody. You be surprised. Now you got to go. Guess who else you got to go at, y'all? You got to go at Kyrie Irving. He from Australia. He ain't from here neither. Don't let him get me started, y'all. You gonna be surprised when you find out how many of them not from here. Or I say this: you got some of them not from here. Then you got some of them that came as kids, and they got American names. Some of them people you see on TV. Some of the people, I swear to God, some of these blacks that you see bashing the hell out of blacks. Some of them not from here, y'all. They was raised here, but they from over there. A lot of y'all don't know that. I know, like I said, I don't call people out. I've been watching this shit from ESPN, Fox, all sports networks, all media platforms. I know who's from what countries. Get it? And this is why I always been giving y'all clues. It been people here from other countries acting like y'all. Get it? And I'm not talking about from the Virgin Islands. I'm talking about from other places. She did not betray anyone. She changed a bit in her thinking. That happens as we grow and change as humans. Her fans should stop taking it personally. Now, y'all know everything in this comment, I said this already. When I say people don't want to accept when somebody change, people don't want to accept people grow up. No, they want Nicki to stay down. They want, you see what I'm saying? It's those people, y'all. That's why I say her fans. Now I want y'all to see code word. When they say her fans, what you think they talking about? Who you think they talking about? Her fans. Get it? Who is her fans? They saying, man, you need to get over it. Grow up. Her fans should stop taking it personally. Stop acting like y'all know these celebrities. Stop acting like y'all and their family. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Bingo. I told you, everybody look at y'all like y'all weird now. It's called growing up out of rap, y'all. It's called growing up. we not kids no more. Get it? Only people should be mad. They supposed to be 17, 18, 19 and shit like that. 16, they supposed to get mad. She did not betray anyone. She changed a bit in her thinking. That happens as we grow. Change as humans, but you got to understand, when you raised in a gang, when you raised in a certain belief system, you got to stick to the belief system, and everybody that's not with that brainwashing shit, you the enemy. Get it? Just because I don't believe in the coloring books you believe in, I'm a hater. Just because I don't got to keep repeating the same record and watching the same movie like you, something wrong with me. No. Told y'all, people not stupid no more. People have elevated to a high level, and now you have the proof. I told y'all, celebrities are the ones dumb now. They was in those mansions too long. They were blinded by that money too long, and they made all their fans stupid. Nah, I'm showing y'all what's happening. Okay, you see Nicki Minaj change on one level. You seen orlandobrown change on another level. Change is change, y'all. It doesn't matter. All right? Doesn't matter. If I used to dress like a cowboy and now I dress like I go to the gym, I made a change. I used to always wear a beard. Now I wear a smooth face. I made a change. I mean, it's very simple. I had dreads. Now I rock a taper. A change. A change is always going to happen. So that's called growing up, doing you. All right? Hey, I need to wear more suit and ties, man. I need to dress more conservative. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need to change my ways. It's okay. You know, I'm supposed to just wear hoodies all my whole life and street clothes and always talk like a street guy just my whole life. Where I'm gonna get on that? No, y'all. Let's go. Now, this is what I'm saying. I'm just showing y'all public opinion. In all honesty, it's an accumulation of everything she's been doing over the past 4 or 5 months. She's been attacking everyone. I think this was just the straw that broke the camel's back. All right. Now, you know she's been going that. All right. We're not going there. Now, I'm just showing you things have changed, y'all. That's all I'm showing you. Things have changed. Now, let's look at this. And I want y'all to get clear. I talk about stuff because it has to be spoken about. This channel is for grown-ups. But when I tell you, I'm not on no political side at all. I enjoy the show. I stay in tune with the red, white, and the blue. So anything dealing with that, I be paying attention. But see, when you're not all wrapped up in politics, like you got all this. I've never seen so many people that can't even govern themselves, always talking about the government. But I'm saying that for a reason. If you just watch things as they play out, you won't get so worked up. Now let's look at something. ICE hating Dems signing a petition for ICE to deport her. What a bunch of losers and hypocrites. So I told you, I just enjoyed the show. Now, why they saying they're a bunch of losers and hypocrites? What have I been saying? Have I not been calling some people sore losers? And this ain't about them. It's not my fault that black people were raised under that. It's not my fault that their heart and soul is in it. Even if you gave them a free democracy right now, they wouldn't even know what to do with it. Actually, guess what? They had over 10 years of a democracy, and they proved they didn't know what to do with it. Because for one to function in a full democracy, he must have full control of oneself. And you prove you didn't do that. So who's the real Democrats and who's the fake ones? All right? So let's get this clear. It's not about race. It's not about no goddamn gang-banging color. And I told you, back in the day, I was blood. So I do not respect nobody color banging. I don't respect nobody banging, period, no more. Because it's stupidity. Get it? So just look at this. because one side is labeled as haters because they are considered to be the sore losers that won't shut up. But this is my whole thing. I'm going to say it again. It's very simple, y'all. Let's all deal with a dose of reality. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you like. Let's just look at this real simple. If somebody was not in the White House, if that president was not in the White House, what would everybody be talking about? And I need somebody to really challenge me on this. To the point where I'm sick and tired of seeing that man news, his face every day. I'm tired of seeing articles. They talk about him every day, 24/7 on every single platform. Okay, now I look at it like this. If this man was not elected, what would they be talking about? It looked like this country would be dead as hell. It would be just dead. It would be dead. Why? Wouldn't be talking about Nicki. Y'all don't get it. They keep it going. They the main ones say they don't like him, but they the ones keep it going. I told you. This is why it's called a sick syndrome now. To the point where they make me don't want to watch news. They talk about him every day, all day, every day, every platform, y'all. 24/7. Posting pictures, posting. I be like, damn. No president ever like that. No other president nowhere, ever. That shit is sick now. That's how I look at it. This shit's sick now. That's just how I look at it, y'all. Because I don't want to see his face every goddamn day, all day, 24/7. But that's how it is now. Meaning, I want y'all to get the people that don't like him are the main people that keep talking about him 24/7. And I was trying to tell y'all, this is the behavior a lot of y'all trained in. See, you say you don't like me, but you the one keep watching me. You don't like people, but you keep leaving comments. My point is, y'all were trained to not like people, but you love them at the same time. That's why you're called a hypocrite. That ain't why they call a hypocrite. Let me show you why they call a hypocrite. People got to get this shit right. This public information. ICE hating Dems. Nah, man, ICE hating Dems, man. It's ICE hating blacks. Disguised as Democrats. Signing a petition for ICE to deport her. What a bunch of losers and hypocrites. Why they say that? Because it's very simple. All right? Now, for all you agenda-based people and idiots, hopefully next year you get it right. Hopefully next year you'll get it right. I'm not here to bash nobody. I just wish a lot of y'all just shut up. Learn, man. Learn and educate yourself about the land you stand on. Know why y'all call hypocrites? They want to deport Nicki, right? Check this out, y'all. 1,000 signed petition to deport Nicki over harmful rhetoric. They want to deport Nicki. Nobody else. But they didn't have the same energy a couple years ago. Let's take a look. They didn't have that same energy a couple years ago. This is why I don't rock with people. This is why I don't deal with them at all. Let's go back to 2021 when you was in the house watching your trending topics. Hypocrites, a.k.a. Johnny Come Lately. Okay, guess what? While you was in the house, somebody moved in your neighborhoods. Oh, come on, hypocrites. Come on, hypocrites. Y'all want Nicki to get shit back. Why y'all didn't say that a couple years ago? Why y'all didn't say that a couple years ago? Why y'all didn't say that like recent? Somebody ain't got no neighborhoods no more. Somebody's at the bottom of the barrel now. Listening to fools. Deport her? What about this? Hey, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I'm not even going to say nothing. They didn't say nothing about this. Who mean no? None of them people said nothing about this. That's why they don't got no neighborhood no more. That's why they got no. That's why they have nothing left. Yeah, you're looking at the new favorites. Guess what? They've been here 4 years. Everything in real time already been spoken already. Before we looked at them buying houses last year. Who you think all the new property was built for? Who you think all the new low-income housing is for? Who you think all the new Section 8 participants? Huh? But just know, some of them were legal, some of them wasn't. But what was the same energy? Y'all saying deport Nicki? Wow. See that, right? That's why people call y'all hypocrites. Like I said, didn't I tell you people call them hypocrites? What a bunch of loser hypocrites. She did not betray anyone. She changed a bit in her thinking. That happens as we grow. Change is humans. Guess what? I can tell you today, it doesn't matter. I told you BT was over because they fans are finished. I told y'all you were replaced. 2025 was the official reset. It's not a mistake. You kept talking and talking, and while you were talking, they were walking and walking. Do you know someone to walk over 2,000 miles to get here? And I said back then, them walking here meant they hungry. That shit meant they not coming to play. You're going to talk about black and white. You're going to talk about politics, red and blue. I said they coming here for their green. Who you think helped build it? Who you think helped build all the stuff you've been seeing? No, y'all, you've been talking. Next year, you better get it right. Meaning, you better catch up. You better catch up. All right? You see how we going to look? This is how I look at things scientifically. See, I could be looking at them 2021, but the joke could be on me. Them two men right there could be sitting in the goddamn house right now, watching TV. You know what I'm saying? Watching a big screen TV, chilling right now. That was 4 years ago. See that? And when they come here, they don't do a plan. They don't care about trending topics. I'm just saying, you got to have the same energy for everybody. See, it was people back then saying, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Send their ass back. Get them out of here. You wasn't saying that. You was worried about your rap topics. Oh, 4 years later, ain't no more rap topics. Oh, ain't nothing left. But ain't that shit to do, but hey, fuck it. Deport Nicki. Might as well get it. Okay, I guess Cardi B next. Let's go. All right, y'all see that, right? All right. Told you it's a reason why nobody respect them, y'all. It happened 4 years ago. They had no clue when they got put in that house, their ass got put to sleep and they was never coming back outside. They didn't know that. Let's go. Cardi B urges haters to move on as 2026 approaches. Hot new hip hop, 13 hours. I'm giving y'all the updates on the likes, the comments. Once again, 6 comments, 9 likes. All right. A hip hop site. This is the joke. I told y'all the joke is this. They showed the commercial yesterday. They are still hiring for ICE. So I told you a lot of Americans are being pranked. They saying, since you're not with the country, you're gonna starve. Eat for yourself. But if you was down with your country, you can get $50,000 sign-on bonus right now. See, you keep talking about ICE. But see, why don't you sign up for ICE? And you could be the good officer that helps them. Since you love people so much, why don't you be the good officer to help the people? Make sure they're not being treated wrong. You could be the officer to make sure they're taken care of very nicely. Why don't you do that? Because if you're not going to do that, you might as well shut up because they're giving $50,000 bonuses just to get down. And there's a lot of Americans, they getting down because they don't want to be broke and poor. Guess what? They also taking applications out of retirement. Hey, you've been snitching your whole life. You might as well be a legitimate snitch for your country. Go ahead. Do something. Because online, you're going to starve. It's set up like that. See, when EBT got cut, ICE was still getting paid. They signing everybody. They giving out money like free cheese. You going to get down or you going to keep talking? Which one you going to do? That's where we at now. When I said we not based on opinions no more. Oh, ain't you blacks the same ones kept saying, man, they always taking all the jobs. You know the Mexicans, they be deep in one crib. See, one thing about them is, they stick together. You know what I'm saying? They work. They do stuff. They do, they got their own lawn care. They do stuff. You still talking that shit still? No, you been beat already, guys. You lost. You already lost. You been listening to Brother Umar too long. You already lost. Some of them already started their lawn care businesses and roofing shit. I saw it last summer. It's not a coincidence. I saw 3 people getting a roof repaired this year. And guess who it was? All right. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. 2 years ago, when I'm talking to my doctor, he telling me, man, they be all in my mom's neighborhood. My mom and them, they getting all type of work done in New Jersey. I've been through that. I'm trying to tell you. They've been here getting their money. That's why they ass get rounded up now. The ones that's not legit getting rounded up. But the thing is, they still already made their money. And the rest of them that's legit, they already got their housing. The ones that's legit, guess what? They were able to go to school. They got degrees. They got trades. What did you get? No, y'all, you lost this one. What's that Lauryn Hill song said? You just lost one? No, you lost this one, and you lost. I'm telling y'all what's happening. Now, they say deport Nicki. Maybe so, but I doubt it because it don't sound right. Nobody had the same energy, man. Now, if y'all back there was saying, get everybody ass out of here that ain't supposed to be here, that's one thing. Y'all didn't say that. Plus, I know what's up. Let's go. 21 greatest hip-hop films from 90s golden era. You see that? Revolt, verified hip-hop site, 21 greatest hip-hop films from the 90s, the golden era. Guess what? Nobody cares. Right? 2 comments, 5 likes, 5 reactions. But it's all entertainment. It's not just black entertainment. It's just black entertainment gonna fill it the worst. See that? Y'all hip-hop topics, MAINO 50, MAINO 50, fabulous. Excuse me, guys who don't know what MAINO is, excuse me. I'm going into an illustration of how a lot of their favorite icons and names they heard and all these people they saw online posting. And, you know, just people like MAINO. He's a rapper that never dropped an album since like 2008, but they still kept talking about him. But I had to get them all the clues that this shit been over. And now, as we close the year out, they're going to see the end of an era in their face. MAINO calls out academics. No likes, no comments after 7 hours. I'll catch up with them later and see how well it went. But anybody with a sober mind knows this has never been rap like this. You're watching these companies posting, they're not making no money. So when I said the bloggers are going to fail, black media is going to fail. Black media, another thing the bloggers were doing, putting so many goddamn commercials on their site, flooded with all this cookie shit. A lot of people don't go back to their sites. But this, when I've been showing y'all these clips, is the proof of the media and bloggers crashing in your face. All right? When you power 92.1 and you running a company and you trying to make revenue online, but you're posting hip-hop shit and it ain't doing nothing, they can't make no money, y'all. Now, remember when I tell you about the news, you got real news and you got opinion? You see this news? Opinion. You know what that's called? It's not real news like that. Not world news. But I wanted y'all to see, you're watching, y'all, all my people that's smart, you're watching now the analytical effect, the analytical financial effect that's going to now happen to these media companies. Everybody that banked on hip-hop is going to collapse. You seeing it, right? Oh, wow. Okay, watch the pattern. Hip-hop. I'm showing y'all this ain't personal. This is mathematics. See that hip-hop site? 12 reactions, 6 comments, 13 hours. They can't make money like that, y'all. When you a blogger, you make money off traffic. So when I said they're going to crash, I'm not a hater. I wasn't here to stop them. I'm going to tell them what's going to happen because I watch analytics. It's not my fault I'm on this low-ass level. I told y'all a lot. I was supposed to be something better, doing a whole bunch of other shit, but I ruined my life being a fool, all right? So that's why I'm on a low-ass level that I tell people stuff, they don't believe it, they don't want to hear it, but they don't get it because I'm not rich. Get it? I'm on YouTube. So analytics, y'all, check it out. Blogger sites make money off of traffic. If they don't get no traffic, they don't make no money. So you have been watching the bloggers' checks shrink. This what, see, it's not just me trying to humiliate no rappers to show you, oh, look, Cardi got low views. No, I'm showing you that platform she on ain't making no money. And I'm going to show you consistently with hip-hop. See that? MAINO. Revolts. Thank you, Linnell. Revolts. See that? Check. Check it out. 2 comments, 5 likes, 5 reactions, 22 hours. They can't make no money off ads and revenue doing this shit. So now can y'all see how it's all crashing in your face? It's already proven now through the blogging and media sites. Like I said, everything outside of Instagram. All they got left is Instagram and YouTube. Anything else they had monetized for revenue? No, because a lot of y'all didn't get this. Under Google Ads, you also get revenue from blogging. So when I tell you a lot of stuff is going on, I just ain't never deal with blogging. But a lot of people was trying to get money so many different ways. They get money off their YouTube videos, then they get money off their blogger page. All it connects with Google ads. But I want y'all to all see clear. How the hell are they going to make money off these companies? How are these companies going to keep surviving when they're crashing? They're not making no online revenue like that, y'all, because traffic. Don't forget, the community that supported this has crumbled. A percentage of them are in prison. A percentage of them are unemployed. A percentage of them are homeless, sleeping in cars, tents, systems, shelters, programs. All right? The ones that are straight, people, meaning the people that have their life in order, they don't care about hip-hop like that. We in a time of consumership where people are paying for what they want to be entertained by, and people already know what they want to be entertained from and who they want to watch. That's all I was telling y'all. Meaning, all the plan everybody been doing, you were supposed to be focusing on locking in a real fan base, but y'all were focused in this world of numbers. And in the end, the numbers was going to disappoint you. Because when you're based on numbers, when the numbers leave, you're finished. But if you looked at it as humans and people, you will be okay. So all of these analytical data machines people were basing on making money, this is why they're crashing. See that? Hot new hip hop. Whack 100 wants 50 Cent to unite G Unit against Fabulous. 6 comments, 7 likes, 10 reactions. All right? So I'm showing you this to show you that they're not making no online revenue from hip hop content. Nobody cares, y'all. Because the country flipped. It was a reset. See, let me give it to you kind of clear. When I say a decade ago, it was musical chairs. Remember y'all hated Bush? Well, y'all hated Bush. Bush and all them people went and hit. They went and hit out. Then they say, y'all turn. Y'all got the White House. Y'all turn. And then it was y'all turn. You had all these TV shows. Everything was going for y'all. It was y'all. Everybody else was like, damn. Y'all turn. Okay. Y'all had a long run. Now they said, that's it. The time's up. Now, that's not a negative thing. It's all about what did you accumulate from that. All right? So, now that the country flipped, you don't get all the views and numbers no more because it's not about y'all no more. The majority, they don't like this shit. They don't like y'all no more. Get it? The majority has won. This is why you call a sore loser. You know what happened? The world you were in got slipped from under you. Your president, your neighborhoods, your entertainment, your status, your national museum. I can keep going. The rest of the stuff you threw away, your traditions, your morals, your values, your love, you threw that away. So I'm telling you, all this went somewhere. See that? Opposite of you. Let me show you opposite of you. They love each other and they come in to work hard. See that? Bingo. They really not from somewhere. They want to be here. You're from here. You want to be from somewhere else. See the difference? Okay. So don't get mad. Hip hop. See that? Okay. Now we got to get into this. Very important. When I've been talking about this whole year, the narrative of those guys are incompetent. The narrative on those men this year, they're incompetent, aka slow. They're slow because they never grow up in the mind. Their childish mentality was make them young. Idiots. Also, it's tied in with their hip-hop influence of the streets where they're from. It's a narrative they can't transition. It was already a narrative that black quarterbacks are dumb, stupid. They can't process information fast. And it's also, they always about the money. These are all the narratives I told y'all from Shedeur. When I said everybody lights getting cut out. When Lamar Jackson Instead of him having a real professional agent, his mother's an agent. But he don't get this too. NFL people see all this stuff y'all been doing. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do it my way. They letting you go. They letting y'all all know now. Day's over with. Lamar, they looking at Lamar like this. If we got all these people that went to college, got degrees to be agents in this league, something we have always been doing. It's a chain, it's a system. You call yourself not one an agent, you want your mother to be the agent so y'all can keep most of the money. But you're not looking at, you're pissing agents off. That could be your friend. You're always too smart for your own good, and your rebellious spirit always gonna get you in trouble. But I had to talk about this. They said that this guy was falling asleep playing video games. They say he played video games all night. He be up all night going to sleep. Meanwhile, the quarterback is the most important person on the team. He's the CEO of the company. Now, I'm going to say it's not a fact. I'm not going to say it's the truth, but that's the narrative on him. Y'all see, anybody know football? They said the same thing about Kyler Murray a couple years ago. He plays video games. He's not focused. Key word, not focused, incompetent, slow. When they were saying, only reason why you guys made it because y'all talent. It goes back to Michael Vick, what they say. Michael Vick said his own mouth he didn't study his playbook. Because the narrative is y'all just dumb. Y'all make it off talent. That always been a narrative on y'all. Y'all ignorant, you're stupid, you just make it off talent. When you got to think, you fold. All right? Any given Sunday, the clues in that when you see Jamie Foxx kept throwing up before the game. Yeah, they were trying to say that he's not mentally strong like that. Yeah, that's what they said about y'all. All right? So when they said this grown-ass man, he's not performing, he's not doing what he's supposed to do because they say he fall asleep at meetings like he's a loser. Mind you, me and my people's always had a joke. We say we think Lamar Jackson be high as hell anyway. So when they said falling asleep, I already got the joke. That fool be high, in my opinion. Because I think they can't smoke weed in the NFL. Throw that out the window. The fact they say he be up late night playing video games, they're really saying he's a big-ass kid that didn't grow the fuck up. You know what I heard people saying? Ain't nothing wrong playing video games all night. I mean, if that's what you want to do, man, shut the... Y'all never get nothing, idiot. You never get nothing. You see Tom Brady running like a CEO, president of the team. Even Russell Wilson, you got to run like a CEO, fool. Everything ain't the streets. Everything ain't to be cool, dummy. So instead of him being professional, Lamar been trying to prove how street he is. Big ass change, keeping it hood. But they gonna learn. The hood gonna be their failure now. So when they saying a grown-ass man, quarterback of a team, he's falling asleep at meetings like he's a bozo loser, he's an idiot that can't pay attention. Say he up all night playing video games like a big-ass kid. But y'all don't get it's all together as a whole. There's been a narrative all year. Didn't I tell you that was a narrative on Shedeur, that he's slow, he's an idiot? All right. So John Harbaugh rejects claims that Lamar Jackson has slept in Ravens meeting. Says relationship with quarterback is A+. But they saying behind the scenes, Lamar rebelling. They say he rebelling. His money coming up. There's some shit going on. And they basically saying it's smoke behind the scenes, but they trying to play it off. And they also saying, they trying to say his own coach dropped that news on him. He be bullshitting. I think John Harbaugh don't want to get fired. No, it ain't my fault. It's Lamar's fault. He the one be up all night playing video games and going to sleep in meetings. That's the game they playing. Other than that, I wanted you to see the incompetent narrative. Because guess what, y'all? They're not going to get quarterback no more. Tony Romo calls out Shedeursanders as dad Deion covers his head. I meant to show you this yesterday. Y'all know who Tony Romo is for the Cowboy. Calls out Shedeur. Why? Shedeur threw 2 interceptions the other day. Meanwhile, Deionsanders at the game with Karuchi Trans. Like I said, you got the proof. He goes to Shedeur games for clout and shine so he can be out on his date with Karuchi Trans, his young lady. Meanwhile, his son is failing because Deion didn't train his son like that. Just like LeBron. If Deion played coach, he didn't give it. Deion did not give that boy 100,000% focus. Deion was more concerned with my son gonna win, but I'm gonna win too. Get it? We both gonna shine. Not just my son, we both gonna shine. Same thing with LeBron. Me and Brownie both gonna shine. But he ain't gonna outshine me. No, y'all, you got the proof. They didn't get it all to their kids. When I say get it all to their kids, God damn it, I got one movie for y'all. And don't play with me today. Y'all know he got game, God damn it. He got game. Now you see how his father was training him? That's a real father training him. Nobody say stop playing with me, man. Now look me in my face on this damn computer and tell me that LeBron James trained Bronny like Jesus did in that movie. You let me know right now. You gonna lie to me and tell me that LeBron had Bronny training like he got game? He would train him just like that? Nope. You know it's a lie. Now tell me Deion was training his sons like he got game. Nope. They wasn't training like Jesus Shuttleworth. No, they wasn't. So that's your proof right there. That's real training what Jesus Shuttleworth did. That's training. They wasn't training, bro. No, they want to shine for themselves. But I already told you, we wrapping up this year when I said Shedeur was an NFL penitentiary. Now that the year played out, I wanted y'all to know I was never hating on Shedeur and Deion. I watched their whole grind. Fool, I was watching Shedeur on TV when they were showing him playing with Jackson, Mrs. Jackson. When he was playing for the Black College, I was watching him play on TV because ESPN covered him back then. I watched the Colorado. No, Shedeur is good. He's okay. It's just that his father messed up. His father sabotaged him, man. Sick. I look at the whole shit. If Deion would have stayed out of it, shut the hell up. Deion said, my son ain't going to no damn Cleveland Browns. They asked him, what if your son? He ain't going to no. I'm going to pull an Eli Manning. My son ain't going to no Browns. Next thing you know, guess what? Now he ain't getting drafted. We're going to make him wait. And guess what, Deion? He's going to the Browns. All that happened in your face this year. This year. Then after that, we watched the whole people saying, oh, man, it's racist, man. Why he on the bench? Why he on the bench, man? This and that. He gets to play. He throws 2 interceptions. It's not about that. It's not Shedeur's fault. It's Deion's fault. Deion used that boy as a cash cow. I'm going to say that for a reason. That's why they saying he thought he was going to get a top draft pick, which meant they would have got way more money, and it didn't happen like that. But you got the proof now. You see Deion holding his head in shame at the game when Shedeur threw that interception? Bingo. Don't forget, Deionsanders also gave smoke for the Colorado Buffaloes. They're saying, why are you not trying to get the team right? We lost. You're out here dating a young woman, and your old ass didn't get nothing else right, Deion. You got it now, right? This whole year was Deionsanders' failure in your face. Failed every level. Every level. Even in a female department, he failing. God damn it, Quavo hit that ass already, and Chris Brown done bust on her face, Deion. Now you with her. You should be ashamed of yourself, bro. All right? Meanwhile, I told you your son was in NFL penitentiary. All right? Bingo. Meanwhile, the blacks let Shedeursanders get away with wearing fake-ass braids, but they call everybody else fake. They call people culture vultures. Nobody said nothing about Shedeur acting street, acting hood, wearing big drug dealer chains, and fake-ass braids. Goddamn. See that? Y'all don't have the same energy for everybody, man. I didn't say nothing all year because I didn't want people to think I was a hater. People ain't notice how this fool had an afro tape on draft day. Now this fool got hair down his back. Ladies, his hair grew faster than all y'all. How you like that? No, man. I told you I fucking disgrace. No, man. You know what Shedeursanders do? You got to sell a black card. Let's look at it. A black man grown, born and raised in a mansion, gated community, beautiful neighborhood, golden spoons in the house, a gold toilet bowl, all right, marble floors, a beautiful life. Fool never ate oodles and noodles, never saw the pack in his life. Hell no. You bring oodles and noodles in Deionsanders' house, he gonna kick your ass out. That fool, they never saw that. That fool never ate no Lunchables. This guy never been in Family Dollar, y'all. You mean to tell me y'all still buy black people never even shopped at Family Dollar? Y'all still going for that? Fool, what is wrong with y'all? No, I told y'all it's called Anybody Could Be Black, fool. Anybody, yo, y'all don't know how many people did that shit with Shedeur doing. Y'all have no fucking clue. Son, hey, son, I'm going to tell you this drill, son. This is what Deion told Shedeur. Hey, son, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, son. Hey, man, when you represent that hood, man, they love you, man. Yeah, man, you represent that hood. The ghetto, man, yeah. You know, Dad, I was from there back in the day. Well, that was a long time ago. But see, when you rep that hood, son, that's when you get the real money. They love you then, son. And that's what your dog did. Deion know goddamn well his son was walking around with fake ass extensions trying to look hood. But y'all didn't get, they so fucking far not black. They so fucking not black, y'all. They didn't even know how to do it right. The fool had an afro on draft day. They got the shit down his neck like it just grew that fast. That's what I say. They ain't got to blend it in right. All right? That's how you know they ain't from the hood. They ain't not from the hood, y'all. But I wanted you to see the extent people been going through for years to try to prove to you they hood. You know, goddamn well Shedeur not from no hood, y'all. But that's what ruined him, y'all. I want y'all to get that. See, if Shedeur was just a regular child, suit and tie, good guy, man, he's supposed to play it off like Deion not his dad. Just play like a damn nerd. It's okay, man. He would have been okay. By him trying to cater to the streets, because he trying to sell that merch. He was trying to sell that black merchandise, them Nike sneakers, them headphones. He had to act black. So I'm asking y'all today, is black a skin color? Is it a word? Is it how you act? Is it a culture? What is it? All I'm going to ask is, how the hell did y'all let him get away with wearing extensions all this fucking time? All right? And you see them big ass shits from the front to the back. But y'all let him do that. I don't want to hear y'all mouth when y'all kept talking about, I'm done with y'all, man. I'm fucking done with y'all. All right, let's just go. Let's go, man. Let's go. At least Lamar Jackson, his shit real, man. Lamar's shit is for real. All right? His shit is real. Let me clarify it for you. Lamar Jackson braids are real. Shedeur's is not. Look, to me, somebody's a knockoff Lamar. And guess what? Lamar Jackson is from the hood for real. That's the difference. He's from the hood. And that's his default. He keeps it to hood. But those are real braids, y'all. Shedeur, and that's why I don't rock with y'all. Because my thing is this. If I did it, you will fry me. You destroy me. See? Y'all pick and choose. If I did this, girl, this fool over here got braids in this. I thought he had real braids. He sleep right here, but he got extensions, girl. You know you'll say some shit like that. Then y'all gonna say somebody fruity because they got extensions in their hair. See that? But y'all didn't say that about Shedeur because y'all accept everything they do. Fool acting black. Fool Eminem is more black than Shedeursanders, man. Stop it, man. All right, we're gonna just stop playing, man. So I'm showing y'all all of this to show you. Remember when we looked at this picture? The second question is, did it get better for LeBron? No. So I'm showing you all this. The end of this year, everything I said this year, y'all watched it play out in real time. You did not see no success. If you saw success, please check me. Nah, it's a narrative on them, y'all. And this was the year of failure and the embarrassment, whether you got it or not. Now, let me say this. It's not just black entertainment. It's all entertainment. All people want to do is see actors acting in movies and rappers rapping on tracks and singers singing. Nobody cares about their fucking views and opinions. Nobody cares what they post. Nobody cares what they buy. Nobody cares what they got going on. People are back in entertainment mode, meaning the public and entertainers. That's it. Are you selling anything? Or are we not buying that? That's where we at now. Period, hands down. It's proven through the what? Ticket sales of the concerts. You guys were not buying tickets. Beyonce went on a whole tour around America. It's not her fault every show didn't sold out. It's because her fans wasn't buying no damn tickets. But you see this right here, to be fair, US Weekly. Below Deck, Mads, Gal, Jokes. I don't know who they are. I don't even know what the hell they are. And that's why what? They have no likes, no comments, no shares. Just like the rap game. So I want y'all to see. Nobody cares who they are. Who the hell are they? What movie they in? What song they sing? Get it? That's where we at now, y'all. No more about your fake ass couples and pictures. Nobody care about that. This is why I want y'all to see. Now, y'all know US Weekly is a real site. But I want you to see now how it's playing out with a monetization and money generated through social media, through the internet, due to Google ad revenue. You're now seeing that money be flowed up because everything online made money hand over fist the whole time. The whole pandemic, online made money the whole time. The internet has never crashed financially. So when you see these little dips now, it's the internet turn because it's a reset. Also, the new laws are being passed. 16 and under, they only could be on certain apps for an hour unless the parent give permission. So now, parents, it's all on you now, parent. I told you they making like that now, parents. You got to say so how long your child be on the app. But I'm going to tell you what it means by that. You have to say so how long they be on the app. And if anything happened to your child, it's your fault now. If your child on the app gets snatched up, it's your fault. Because your job now was to control how long they be on it. But all social media sites, they want to set it. 16 and under, hour only a day. Told you they're going to be forced to be smart. When I said everything you love going to disappear. Yeah. Which I got to get clear. That's how much of grown-ups were in kids' inboxes and vice versa. The grown-ups and kids were interacting on these apps so much, they had to put the child filters on it. All right? So now you got it. So y'all, I'm going to tell y'all all, y'all might as well start prepping all your teenagers. Y'all time is going to be limited online. Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to make them do it. And I think the parents, only the parents can authorize how many hours they on after that. That's it. So what you know what that means, parent? If you vouch for them to be on more than an hour, you co-sign their behavior on those apps. For whatever hours you co-sign, you're responsible for them under 18. That's what it's about now. All right? You got it now. I tell you, they're going to make it where parents, you ain't going to be able to escape no more. You ain't going to be able to say, oh, I didn't know. Nope. That's why it's like that with school. Nobody's going to baby your kids no more. Your kid's dumb. That's your fault. That's how it's played out now. Told you that's how it is. Your kid's dumb. That's your fault. Guess what? They ain't going to have no job. They ain't going to have shit. They're going to be bums in society by 18. That's the new program now. All right? Nobody cares about none of that shit. All the things I was telling you. We're in a self-sufficient world now where you got to put your money where your mouth at. You got to show and prove now. Ain't no more talking and opinions. Let's check it out. Why am I showing you this? When you on a hip-hop website, what you going to see? Temu ads. So I wanted you to see how cheap that foreign-ass shit look now. See that? A shirt say TT on it. Who them clothes for? Who that for? Who going to put stickers on the back of their toilet bowl? Huh? Who they make that stuff for? I just want y'all to see. It's only on hip-hop ads. Hip-hop. You know, when you're looking at hip-hop content, this was the program when you was on Facebook. You was going to shop at Temu because somebody said you're going to shop there. And when you was on Facebook, Instagram, this shit was flooding your timeline. Flooding your timeline. But I wanted you to see that shirt from Temu. I need some head. No, I want y'all to get this clear. When these apps were on your timeline, it was targeted to a certain person. So I told y'all was going to shop foreign. You was going to shop cheap. Then in the end, you're going to look cheap and be broke. And just showing y'all what it was all about. It was just for y'all to buy that shit. And I gave y'all the clues. I was with somebody brainwashed by social media. Everything social media did, they followed. And I said, what the hell? Why you buy that Temu shit? Why did you buy it? Like, on some real shit. You asked at all these stores and everything online, why you buying Temu shit? Because everybody else doing it, right? And you're going to see. Now look at it, y'all. I don't care who get mad. I'm not here to dish you. I'm just keeping it real because y'all knew better. Y'all all knew better than this shit. Then you're going to see everybody start looking cheap as hell. Cheap as fuck. Meanwhile, they were all shopping from China, y'all. Temu made the most money in the past years ever in history. They made that shit rich. Meanwhile, Rainbows was closing. Foot Locker closed. American brands were closing. They were shopping at Temu. But this is what they think about y'all. I told you, in rap, hip-hop, the code word, y'all freaky perverts. So on a hip-hop article, the ad is going to say Temu, and it's going to promote, I need some head. Now, I need some help. What the hell is that on the side of the toilet bowl? What is that? Does that have anything to do with Freak Nation? What is that? What is that, y'all? Honestly, what the hell is that on the side of the toilet? Because this is marketed to you know who. I need some hair. Which one of y'all gonna walk around with that hoodie on? Perverts. See that? Told you it's a game, man. What is that on the side of the damn toilet bowl? Oh well. Anyway, nobody shops at Temu no more, but I just want to try to see that. Y'all kept talking about China this, but y'all was spending all y'all money with China. So that's why people call y'all hypocrites. For a lot of reasons. All right? They want Nicki deported. Hey, you got to want everybody deported. But on top of that, how you want Nicki deported when you were spending your money with all them damn foreigners anyway? Meanwhile, you didn't want them deported. You didn't say that. You didn't say shut down the borders. You never said that. All right then. Just know, man, they Americans now. They in the hood. They chilling. Let's go. This is a new mural they put up in Brooklyn, New York, in Brownsville. What do y'all think about this nice mural? Do you like it? Honestly, I think it's ugly. I think it's horrific. I think it looked demonic, and I don't like it. But here's what they think about y'all. You mean to tell me they couldn't make no regular pictures? If I wouldn't have told you when this picture was, you would have thought it was from the 60s. No, they just painted this. I'm going to leave this alone. I just want y'all to see. This shit looks weird. When I say weirdos and Freak Nation and all this other shit, told you it's all coded. See no woman got their face touching? All right. You see this weird shit, right? No, y'all, that shit weird shit, man. You see that demon? That's a damn demon right there. See it? It's the skies with them wings. No, that's a demon, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what they put in your neighborhoods, bro. I'm out of here. Let's go. Beyonce joins the Billionaire Club. Queen Bey. There they go with that queen stuff, but we going to salute her today. I ain't no hater. Beyonce joins the Billionaires Club. Now, I've been saying all this time she ain't a billionaire yet. I mean, I was saying it being funny, meaning I know she's supposed to be a billionaire. But I know somebody probably was playing around with her money for clout. I don't know, but I knew she was a billionaire, but I was poking and poking. Y'all know I've been poking over a year with this shit. Ever since Rihanna been a billionaire, no. What triggered this all, 2018, me and my homeboy was going into the numbers of this game. And I told y'all, this is when I first realized Kylie Jenner and Kim K was the richest. This was 2018. Kylie Jenner was a billionaire before all their ass. But that's what made me look at Beyonce back then, 2018. She was like at 400 million in, 500 million. So I've been through this shit. Then I saw Rihanna be a billionaire after that. And then Beyonce still wasn't. But I know what's up. They're a married couple. Finessing the money. It's both our money, whatever, however it go. But I know what's up. Marketing. I know she made $1 billion already. I know that common sense. But it was never on paper. In her name. So all of a sudden, I've been talking about, she ain't a billionaire. Somebody controlling her money. Something like that. Just poking. Beyonce joins the Billionaire Club. And I say that to get that out the way. She's a billionaire. I look at this as her separating herself, going into a brand new 2026. That's how I look at it. So I'm going to keep saying what I see. I see a big rebranding coming for Beyonce next year. All right. Now, I must show y'all public opinion. Get it clear. Nothing I say is a fact. And Jay-Z and Beyonce don't pay me. Because if they did, I'd have made sure they still was the king and queen. Guess what, Jay-Z and Beyonce? If y'all would have paid me instead of all those janky-ass bloggers, you still would be at the top. That's right. Y'all should have paid me, fool. Diddy, all y'all should have paid me. Y'all have been at the top. That's right. Not real. That's right. Now we gotta look at public opinion, y'all. We gotta get through this part. I gotta keep you in reality. Now, I gotta show y'all something, not to discredit Beyonce, but she has to take the smoke that comes with all of this. Because she's been affiliated with these people over 20 years straight. And when Jay-Z said, get that dirt off your shoulder, well, Beyonce could do that because she only got dirt on her shoulder. But them dudes are dirty. See, they ain't super dirty. Baths won't help them. So the reason why I say that dirt from them got on her. So let's rewind it. I like to play a rewind and go back to the future. If Beyonce would have never got with that man right there, Beyonce would be probably somewhere else. But then again, can we say that? Because when Destiny Child was failing, if Beyonce didn't get with Jay-Z, maybe she still wouldn't be here. So I always say he did help her in the beginning. That is the facts. Not going to take that from him. He was the biggest thing on the planet. And she knew that. Her mom, daddy all knew that. But the reality is, I say after 2009, White House, the same era. You had your president in the White House. When your president was in that White House, they crowned them king and queen of the blacks. But ever since that era happened, she has been carrying the influential part. Now, he was the one making the money as well. He was making the money as well through what? His alcohol. But as far as the fame, the spotlight, it was her. And don't forget, his homeboy was in the White House. Now let's speed it up. The alternate change happened is when they started to have kids, y'all. That's also what happened. But when they were having kids, that's when Young Money was winning. So everything I'm telling you in this episode is all connected. See, when Young Money was winning, that's when they first started having their kids. But that's what started to set Beyonce back. Now let's rewind it. If Beyonce didn't get pregnant during the Young Money era, that was her time to take off. But Nicki took off. And then you're going to see the whole Young Money era, you have to understand. Nicki big, Lil Wayne, Drake. Beyonce was pregnant at the same time, having kids. All that slowed her up, y'all. That's what slowed her up. That's why I throw the jokes. You're going to see after the kids start growing up a little more, then she started coming back out. But we was already in a pandemic. Don't forget, Jay-Z carried the load while she was pregnant. He had title. He had the alcohol. He had shit going on, carrying the load. But you got to understand the fame, the light, the love of the couple. See, they're a power couple. Now, let's all be honest today. I mean, let's take votes. Let's just talk about it. Okay. They're a power couple. But why were they mostly loved? Let's be honest. Okay. What's the percentage of that power couple being loved because of Jay-Z? What's the percentage of that power couple being loved because of her? Beyonce. We can look at it mathematically. And we also know it might have switched a little bit, but after she had those kids, it really been all about her ever since. And now we say that, we're going back 10 to 13 years. So my point is, she has been carrying a load. Now let's look, if Cowboy Carter didn't drop, if she didn't do the Renaissance tour. The Renaissance tour, like I told you, was to keep them relevant during the pandemic. Because if they didn't do that, they would have drifted back some more. So that's why I had the jokes. You'll see after the kids, she had to go back to work. And I said, you'll notice Beyonce was working harder than ever. Recent, after 2020. So remember, a lot of y'all be in the past, you always base it on Jay-Z, his past, but you ain't look at recently, she been doing the most work. So, exactly. Now, when you deal with Beyonce, the men and the women love her. And that goes a lot of ways. A lot of straight men love her. A lot of gay men love her. A lot of straight women love her. A lot of gay women love her. And she also got trans. Everybody love Beyonce. All right. Now, Jay-Z. Does everybody feel that same way about him? You're going to know it's mostly what? Men. A lot of women used to love him when they were younger, but now mostly men love him. It's just the truth. So, my point is, he has not been carrying the weight of the power couple lately. And I just want to show y'all what the people saying. Let's go. Beyonce joins the Billionaire Club. All right? She's trying to get away from this stuff, y'all. Let's go. Now, look. Now, I want y'all to see this, too. It's about Beyonce being a billionaire, but somebody else is in the title. See, Beyonce and Jay-Z are currently the richest. Why his name had to be in it? See? Why you gotta always go to this couple shit? Meaning, you see the media games, right? That's taken away from Beyonce. It's her day to shine of her being a billionaire. His name in it too. Beyonce and Jay-Z are currently the richest musicians in the world. What else I've been telling y'all? Got it? You got it clear? When I was telling all the things I said this year, I said, family, they're the richest entertainers. They are the richest musicians that ever made it. And I said, y'all can't forget. Y'all kept thinking Jay-Z, this, that, and the third. No, Jay-Z is an entertainer, a musician. He is the richest musician. Get it? But he made money off a lot of different things. He represents the successful musician that made it big after being a musician. Get it? The smartest musician to make it without getting jerked, being broke like the rest of them. He was smart. He was super. He made it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. Now, also proven to you, Jay-Z was never a real CEO. No, he was a rapper making a lot of business deals, but he was never a real CEO. I'm saying these things, we back to reality. No, a real CEO got a degree in business. So I told you they were playing roles of CEOs. They were playing certain roles, but the whole time, Jay-Z was still just a musician. What he did was no different what Prince and Michael Jackson do. It's just that his role was, I'm gonna play the role, meaning I'm a rapper, but I'm a businessman too. I'm a CEO role, meaning those his outfits, those his character. You know what I'm saying? When he started rapping, he had other characters to perform as, but he's still a musician. And when they're spoken about in the real, see, your world, they address them as king and queen in your world, but the rest of the world, they are a power couple in entertainment. See, the prank was, you're going to look up to entertainers as your leaders and your role models and your heroes. So y'all didn't get the joke. When they were called king and queens, the rest of the world looked at them as your leaders, whether you like it or not. Also, when I say over the blacks, they were also used as inspiration in Africa as well. They were also the couple face of black success, because when that man came in office, he was also the face of success. It was a fusion. When that man came in the White House, it was a fusion by online of linking together the blacks in America and Africa as one. That was done through social media. That whole world we just come out of. That's what it was about. Why am I saying that? A lot of their numbers also came from overseas the whole time on social media. Y'all never accepted social media as worldwide. It was never just America. So they were personified as the king and queen of the black community. That's why you're going to see this whole era, nobody topped them in the world of influence. Far as you didn't have an Al Sharpton. You didn't have a Jesse Jackson. None of those characters y'all had in your history books, you didn't have them in this era. You had them. And that's why I say, whether you want to accept it or not, you didn't get Colin Kaepernick. That was supposed to be some type of black heroic movement. And then you see Jay-Z pulled up to handle it like Martin Luther King. Get it? No, the joke is those are your leaders. They were. And you guys looked up the entertainment at y'all most political time on the planet. The most time y'all supposed to be the most focused. Y'all looked up entertainers. That was a prank pulled on y'all. All right? I got to clarify it all. When you see this say, Beyonce and Jay-Z are currently the richest musicians in the world, meaning they were always musicians. They were never supposed to be looked at nothing other than that. And that's the last thing I want to say that I want to repeat again when I said, it's nothing wrong with entertaining the celebrity. They're not the bad guys. The problem is, we was never supposed to look to them for nothing outside of entertainment. Never. That was the big mistake. Following, believing, listening to them outside of music, entertainment. That was never supposed to be done. And that's not their fault. It's just not. But let me show you what they're saying about the couple. They built something for a long time. The music is boring. I'm sorry, he is. It can't be legal money. Didn't I tell you they said they boring? Me and tell you, meanwhile, it's him. But you been heard stories about them been saying what? Jay-Z was boring on stage. How long ago you heard that? Okay, then. Then he put it in a rap. I may not be animated like Busta Rhymes. Okay, he been knew that. But now I wanted y'all to see what the people say. And it's not no hate. It's just, I'm going to tell you, I've been showing y'all this all year. They built something for a long time. That's positive. The music is boring. I'm sorry, he is. It can't be legal money, saying dirty money. Because they saying Jay-Z finessed a lot of money out of people. Not saying it's a fact, but I told you that's the narrative on him. The narrative on him is he's a criminal. The narrative on him is he just like Diddy or worse. Until Jay-Z fix it, that's what it's gonna be. He ain't gonna be able to hide through media with this one. He got to do something. Meaning he has to change the minds of America, or it's not gonna work. None he doing. You see, Diddy couldn't do it, right? They was talking about the Diddy trial this morning on the recap of CBS. They said the Diddy trial was horrific. And what's the first thing they showed? The video of Cassie and Diddy. And I'm looking at it on TV. I'm like, yo. In my mind, I'm like, yo, everybody in hip-hop thought that shit was a joke. Just another topic, y'all. But when you watch that shit on TV now, it look horrific what he did to her. But when you see other people talking about it, not from hip-hop culture, y'all, it sticks more. Because they judging it like, yo. And I'm looking at my mind like, damn, in the hood, that shit normal. Domestic violence. But on TV, that shit look horrific. A man in a towel in a hallway beating and dragging a woman in public. Like he a savage. They was doing a recap. And that the Diddy trial was the worst thing of this year. But what they said is, that lady said, I don't want to hear about baby oil no more. I don't want to hear about baby oil. And it was like the details in the courtroom, I'm just saw. They was like, I don't want to hear the word baby oil no more. Told y'all all the jokes was on hip hop. So let's go back to this. Not to drag it out, y'all. Beyonce and Jay-Z are currently the richest. Now look what somebody said. What is Jay-Z's contributions? What did he do? So just showing you what people saying. Meaning, I'm not the only one been saying it. They saying, what have you done lately, Jay-Z? She's a billionaire. I call you ankle monitor, bro. Even in the headline, your name right there with her. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Damn, it always say Jay-Z and Beyonce. It can't say Beyonce by itself for once. Damn. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Had to put Jay-Z name in it. Because he wants some of that good light. Meanwhile, I told him, man, that woman Beyonce has been dragged all year, and it's not her fault. So I think she's trying to get away in the media. I'm not saying she's trying to get away from him. I'm saying in the media. Get it? You have never seen them drag to this high level ever in your life. It's now over, y'all. This year's over. Hopefully, y'all getting it clear. Now everybody's talking about Jay-Z this and Jay-Z going down. And no, y'all, you're just talking about it now because you need content. None of y'all want to accept this. Now you're going to watch it as you crash too. Everybody that's late going to crash. Everybody, no, trust me, y'all. There's a lot of shit going to happen. You reap what you sow. Now, just to show y'all, when Beyonce was being humiliated all year, y'all didn't say nothing. Beyonce was being humiliated all year. Why is she on tour? This woman has been dragged all year, all because she knew a man named Sean. She knew two Seans. Sean Combs, Sean Carter. If it wasn't for those two names, she would not have went through none of this. But she has a chance to reboot for next year. That's why I think by her announcing to the world she a billionaire, I think she told Jay-Z, you better give me some of my damn money back. I think that's what happened. Something like that. How the hell you always posted you got 2.5 billion and then you posted me, I got 800 million. What kind of shit is that? What kind of stuff is that? You always posted you got 2.5 and I got a post, I got 800,000, 800 million. And this guy on the internet, they keep talking about Rihanna this and all these people got all this money. And meanwhile, you got 2.5 and I got 800 million. I think she told that fool, you better give me my damn money back. I think that's what she told him. Yeah, because he don't got a leg to stand on. No, Jay-Z controlled Charlamagne and Memphis Bleak. I don't think he controlled Beyonce no more. I don't think he never did. Because I think Tina Knowles control that shit. Now, why I say that? Because it's on him now, y'all. They saying he ain't do nothing anyway. They also saying, man, he boring. They've been saying he ruining her. Why is she still with him? Let's go. No, today's life been all about Beyonce, but he ruined it for her. Beyonce becomes the first black woman in history to become a billionaire solely from music. All right? Now, the truth is, she ain't making off no merch. She ain't do no cheat code, strictly for music. So the truth is, all jokes aside, if she's a billionaire strictly from music, she deserves the clout and the accolades. She deserves it. Strictly for music, she deserves it. That means, hey, I said she worked her ass off, she worked hard. She earned all her money. I ain't gonna take that from her. Like I said, the rumors on Beyonce is how she treat people. So Beyonce, now you got to work on your good image. You got to do some good stuff by some entertainers now, right? Do some good stuff for some entertainers. Do some good stuff, and then you'll be, I'm telling you, you got to start work. First thing you got to do is you got to do some good for some entertainers. Because it's being said that y'all were treating them horribly for you to stay at the top. I don't know if it's the truth, but you got to fix that part. Because they saying this guy right here, we'll leave it at that. So I want to try to get this clear beyond all the jokes. Today is all about Beyonce. See this right here? Beyonce joins the Billionaire Club, but they still find a way to put his name in it. Beyonce and Jay-Z are currently the richest. Fool, we already knew he was rich. Today's Beyonce's day, right? But this article I'm showing you, this posting, is the proof how long he been riding her wave. This is the proof right here. He been doing this shit for years. When he do stuff, he do it by himself. When she do stuff, he always with her. We proved it already this year. All right? Imagine Karen. See that? What they say? What are these comments to? Beyonce and Jay-Z are currently the richest musicians in the world. Imagine Karen. Beyonce is submissive to Jay-Z. Did it fraudulently. Saying they did it fraudulently. She did it fraudulently. That's what they saying, y'all. All right? So, there you have it. She's a billionaire. And we're going to leave it at that. But I want y'all to see it's Jay-Z that ruins the shine. Everything they said in the comments is basically towards him. Because it said he plays certain games. Remember, the rumors is he make her do stuff. Beyonce is submissive to Jay-Z. It is said he control her career, and he's the one that did the blackballing. He's the one that ran certain women off. It's being blamed on him. Not saying it's a fact. See, the article is on Beyonce being a billionaire. They saying they built something for a long time. See, this article, these people that post, like I say, when you down with Jay-Z, you got to still make him look good. It's supposed to be Beyonce. They saying they. Meaning she still can't get no attention by herself. The music is boring. I'm sorry. He is. See that? It's all about him. Meaning mostly all negative press she's getting is from him. Which means people look at it like he been hiding behind her, especially since the diddler been in trouble. He's hiding behind her now. That's why they saying, what is Jay-Z's contribution? Meaning, lately, he ain't been doing nothing good. So I wanted him to see, and his people, that nobody believe him. And they still won't smoke with him. But she going to be spared. So, let's carry on. Now, remember the other day I was speaking about something? Y'all know the other day, I was talking about Megan. And I went into how Megan, Jay Prince, and Jay-Z, right? And I said, Jay Prince might be cooler with New York than you think he is. Jay Prince might not been 100% down with Texas like you. Meaning he was 100% Texas. But maybe him and Jay-Z tighter than what all y'all thought and knew. Let me show you something. Y'all know I was just talking about it the other day, right? Remember when I tell you AI feeds off this shit? Look at this AI video. How Jay Prince and his family extorted millions out of rappers. Now remember, this is the same channel I showed you the other day that said what? Jay-Z earned his billions by robbing young artists. Told you 24/7 campaign on all your heroes every day around the clock. Don't matter what becomes breaking news. It don't matter if it's a trending topic. I told you, every single person is being exposed. You believe all your hip-hop rap stories. But when I told you in this rap game, fool, they all was federal. Right, grown-ups? But just notice one part. How Jay Prince and his family extorted millions out of rappers. Why am I showing you that? To show you it's not stopping, and maybe Jay Prince gonna get his day too. All right, I'm just showing you, y'all. When I say nobody's spared, there's no favorites no more. Everybody's under attack. 50 Cent sends his regards closing out the year. He wanted Fabulous in them. He will be back next year. And they better hope 50 don't get his hands on no video. Let's toast to success, health, and prosperity. Y'all know what I've been promoting on this channel. See, people get it twisted with these lives. They don't know I'm bipolar. They don't know I act like a goddamn fool on live on purpose because they like fools. But the truth is, when it comes to reality, man, I always want people to be successful, good health, and prosperity. Meaning, I want you to win. Because when you happy, I'm happy. When you happy, I don't got to get violent with you. See that? When you happy, you leave me alone. So I want everybody to be happy. I don't like miserable people. So, 50 is telling everybody, man, enjoy your life. And I told you, this picture is letting you know this post 50 made, it's not bad for everybody. See, it's only bad for certain people, y'all. Let me make it clear. It's only bad for certain people now. Look, when they was winning on top of the world, you was losing, you was hurting. Remember 50 was getting dragged. Remember everybody laughing at 50, he was bankrupt. Remember he being sued, everybody laughing at 50, right? Well, it switched. Accepted, it switched. That's what happens. So now, Jim Jones don't got a house. He didn't have no Christmas. These rappers been broke for Christmas. You didn't get a lot of Christmas posts. You didn't get it. You didn't get a lot of black entertainment posts this year, y'all. Did you see a lot of now I know Boosie tried to buy his son a little ass bullshit car, but did you see a lot of those big ass cars with bow tie ribbons on them, y'all? Did you see them buying them Maybachs? No, the celebrity. You go to see them with Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys, Maybachs, Bugattis. Did you see any of that this Christmas? Did you see them flexing at the mansion? Did you see it? A lot. Remember before we got flooded? Told you. Before we were getting pranked. Remember everybody was making money phones? Remember they were spelling out words on the floor with money stacks? Boy, I got flossed on for a long time. I'm not a hater though. That's why I've been trolling them the whole year. Y'all broke now. All that money that was flossing, y'all, where it's at now? All right. I'm talking about the New York rappers, God damn it, and everybody else. Mainly the New York rappers because they're the brokest. The facts of 2025 revealed this year. The New York rappers are the brokest. The home of hip-hop is the brokest. The home of hip-hop has the least talented left, and the home of hip-hop got the most old entertainers left. To this day. That's why it's the end of an era, y'all. Now y'all all got it clear. All right? 50 Cent represents the new era. The era is, look, ain't nothing changed, y'all. Meaning, things just going another direction. Y'all know it went from tapes to CDs, MP3, streaming. We just going somewhere else in life. That's it. People that want to stay in the flip phone days, let them stay there. People that want mixtapes to come back out, let them keep listening to Fabulous. Other than that, 2026, everybody's back outside, y'all. You feel me? Everybody's back outside. We going back to before the pandemic ever started. I've been giving y'all the whole narrative. You got to catch up now. So 50 Cent know where this world going at. That's why he got different things going on for the future. So 50 wanted to wish everybody success, health, and prosperity. He said, I'm planning my new year. When I'm done, I'll come out to play. He's talking to Jimmy and them in MAINO. He said he coming back to get their ass next year. So, you know, everyone who plays with me wishes they didn't in the end. There you have it. So, I'm going to close out this episode, y'all. We're going to get out of here. I appreciate all y'all. All right? There's nothing to talk about here. There's nothing to talk about. See? What people are saying, you know what that means? That ain't even real news, y'all. That's just what people talking about. Yeah. If you put 50 Cent in the search engine with Fabulous, that shit going to say 3 to 4 days ago. Yeah, y'all, hip-hop is dying in your face. It's on a respirator. So like I said, anybody want to get mad the way the game is, you blame Jay-Z for controlling it and not producing no more talent. You blame Jay-Z. Why Memphis Bleak only rapper we got left. You blame Jay-Z. Why he was more focused on selling us liquor than giving us hot-ass bars and lyrics. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not our fault. But you blame Jay-Z for controlling this shit. Blame Jay-Z for turning everybody against Kanye. Blame Jay-Z for running Drake out the damn country. That was him. You blame Jay-Z for not getting no Lil Wayne concert. You blame him. He did it, y'all. He said, if I ain't the greatest no more, ain't nobody gonna be the greatest. Nobody. That's what he said. So, all eyes on Jay-Z next year. The videos been heating up. Everybody on his ass. Let me show you. When I say every time they show their face, here's the proof. Imagine even caring. Beyonce and Jay-Z are the richest. Imagine even caring. So what? All right, but they said Beyonce is submissive to Jay-Z. Meaning he control her ass. Meaning he's a bad guy. They did it fraudulently. What they say they did fraudulently? Well, rumors is Kanye and them said not only do they pay for views, they pay for awards. They also pay for people not to say, meaning you may not say them against them, cease and desist. Yeah. So that's what's said. They say Odell got threatened. They say a lot of shit happened. None of it's true, but everything get blamed on him. Because they say it's him. He the one that controlled the game, so she be the last one standing in the end. All right? That's it. That's what they say. So I said Jay-Z got work to do. Don't forget. That fool made an album with somebody that's in prison. I told you, he got a lot of... See, Jay-Z played chess, but there's a lot of moves made around him. So I know he's smart. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He got so much shit against him from so many angles. His team ain't strong enough. He ain't got a strong enough team. He has proved his whole team of Roc Nation is bozos. That's a fact. They proved that. So Jay-Z was better off hiring me for Roc Nation. He was better off doing that because his whole team is clowns. Meaning they didn't help him this whole year look no better at all. You got it now? So, people getting bored, but they not letting go of him. And now you're going to see. Even though she's doing good, and she did do good, she's a billionaire, okay. But people saying, man, he just control her damn money. That's her money anyway. So guess what? She been a billionaire. That's what they trying to say, y'all. They built something for a long time. Okay, now y'all got it on that end. Recap, Deionsanders holding his head, ashamed of Shedeur, throwing interceptions. Shedeur's in prison, and y'all gave Shedeur a pass for wearing fake ass braids. Y'all from that culture, fake it till you make it, man. Wear fake braids till the real shit grow in. No, y'all. Shedeursanders was acting black. You ever heard the saying growing up black? Well, it's some shit called acting black too. No. This fool has extensions. In 2025, even though y'all didn't say no when Mystical did it. Mystical always been a weirdo to me with them braids in his hair. Is it a coincidence Mystical is in prison for sexual abuse, weird behavior, demonic shit, biting on a woman, some crazy shit? No. Bull. You put braids in your hair, to me, you're weird. Meaning you're not just politically correct stuff. Shedeur, are you a trans? Okay. Why the hell you putting braids in your hair, bro? Are you that thirsty to be black? Are you trying to prove to me you from the hood? So y'all got it now, right? The black card was for sale. It makes money. Shedeursanders is so much of not black. He didn't even know how to sneak the braids in little by little. Fool, it's a pattern in the hood. Let me break down to you how it go down in the hood when you grow braids, bro, because you're not from the hood and your daddy wore a Jerry curl. He ain't from the hood neither. Now, Shedeur, first you're supposed to wear the nappy taper for a minute. Then, Shedeur, you're supposed to rock the box braids. After you rock the twisties. See? Nappy afro, then you rock the twisties, bro. Then you get box braids. See? Then in the box braids, you could have snuck a little bit of fake hair. Then, Shedeur, the box braids would have made your hair grow for real. Then when you got a little traction, all right, bro, only pass I'm going to give you, you could have added a little bit for hang time, but no. You got fake braids in your shit from the front to the back. What the hell is wrong with you? This how I know. Now, the only excuse I'm going to give you, if you say you got that done because you played quarterback and you needed some extra cushion under your helmet. Other than that, fool, you actually sat down, got braids in your hair that's not real for what? To look black. I get it. Meanwhile, we out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Lamar Jackson got real braids, but they saying he's slow. They saying this fool fall asleep in meetings because he be high. They say Lamar Jackson smokes gas and he go to sleep in meetings. After playing video games all night, y'all. They try to say he's a dumb idiot. Oh, my God, man. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. They want Nicki deported. Anybody want Nicki deported? Hey, it's okay. The question is, do you want Kyrie Irving deported too? Do you want Cardi B deported too? Or should I see your paperwork too? Should we have an American birth certificate party? Y'all want to have a party? They be having paperwork parties, see who snitch. Let's have a party, see who really born here. Y'all want to play that game? No, fool. If you didn't get mad at them, you can't be mad at Nicki, fool. Nobody has the right, especially if you black, you better shut up. You damn hypocrite. Nobody black to say that. Guess what? You should have said it against them. Now they took over your neighborhood, fool. Guess when they did it? 4 years ago. All right? So, you can't say deport Nicki if you ain't say deport them. If you ain't working for ICE and you ain't going to take no job, you can't say deport Nicki. Now, if you're willing to work for ICE today, if you are willing to take the $50,000 sign-on bonus to prove you a good American and you about to get paid, if you're not going to sign up for ICE, you cannot comment on Nicki, hypocrite. Are you getting this shit now? All right. This was a game to prove who's the real Americans talking shit. They say, all y'all online talking shit, you gonna starve because the real Americans work for ICE. Yup, you got real Americans working for ICE being snitches, spotters. Yup, you got some grandmothers working for ICE. They in the window all day snitching. That's right. They telling on anything looks suspect. That's what's going on right now. ICE recruiting everybody. And the plan is y'all gonna go broke. Yup. EBT got held back in the Gulf for 40 days because that money went to ICE sign-on bonuses. Yup. Anybody get down? I saw the commercial again yesterday. 50,000, you rich. You ain't got to just keep being a broke security guard. Fool. Now look, like I said earlier, I know y'all don't get it, man. No. You can be the good ICE worker that help people. Since they say they being treated so wrong, you can be the ICE officer that helps them and make sure they're okay. So if you see an officer beating one of them up, you can say, stop that. You can be the one to stop it. But if you're not going to do that, you're just talking shit online, idiot. All right? You're going to die broke being a social worker online because the world moved on. I told you, put up or shut up. All right? So this is how I'm going to show you, hypocrites. If you're really proud of this country, you could have worked for ICE. Or if you were against immigrants, you were supposed to say something already. Either way, now you should just shut up because you didn't do neither one. Get it? So I'm telling all Americans, if you're born on this soil and you don't want to die broke, you do not have a criminal record, you need to work for ICE. You can be a snitch. You can do a lot of shit. It's the truth, though. Yes, you've been telling on black people your whole life, idiots. You always telling they look like they smoking weed in that car. Well, if you see a car full of people, go snitch and say it look like they're not supposed to be here. Why don't you go do that? All right? You are trained to only snitch on your own. Why don't you get paid to snitch on other people? All right? You don't think some racist Americans signing up just to throw them on their fucking ass? Of course they are. Because any American can stand up that don't want to be broke. $50,000 sign-on bonus. But you want to do DoorDash all day. You want to do Lyft. See, you're going to say, I ain't with that stuff. But see, you're going to work Instagram. You're going to do Instacart though, huh? You're going to keep doing that, right? No, y'all. Think smart. 50,000 sign-on bonus. I ain't got to do shit. All I got to do is catch their ass. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, man, I'm just joking, man. But what I'm telling you, if y'all want Nicki deported, you got to want Cardi deported, too. Kyrie Irving is from Australia. You got to say, hey, after Nicki, Kyrie, your ass next. I ain't going to lie, it would be funny if it was a movement and they start calling out all celebrities not from here, and they want to put their ass on one boat. Or, not to get nobody in trouble, if it was just a grand exposure, you know it was exposure of people's sexuality, let's have an exposure of all the fake-ass black people and fake-ass Americans, all right? That should be hilarious. Come to find out, that fool ain't white. That fool from goddamn Russia. That fool ain't, man, that fool from, you get it? Nah, man, that's what happened, y'all. On that note, we're going to get out of here, y'all. I'm out. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out. I'm just saying, y'all, change our ways, man. Next year, get off the bullshit, man. Just stop it, please, y'all. Let it go. Move on, all right? Nothing to see here. All right? Just leave it alone. Either you're going to go back to how you was raised, just be quiet. Just please be quiet. All right? This ain't no hate. The world has moved on, man. Either you're going to catch up or you're going to stay behind. But this whole year was to joke on everybody and drag everybody that didn't get it clear that life has moved on. Especially in this one department called BT. All right? So now you got it, y'all. I don't know what's next. Y'all stay tuned. On that note, we out. One. Appreciate everybody. One.